Ladies and gentlemen, music appropriate. We're getting ready for the it's even called the Xbox. You can't see it's Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. Starts in about 4 minutes here. I'm expecting nothing. Well, thank you for checking, Harrington. Yes, I do. Anything I'm looking forward to? No. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, there are a few things I am curious about. I am curious if we're going to get any Starfield news, because remember, we don't have any. Go ahead, tell me the Starfield news right now. Oh, I'll just go ahead and spoil it for you. The answer is nothing. Thank you, Seraphim Altaniel, very, very, very much, as always. If you know where you want to put that, please let me know. I'm glad you're liking the Lorecraft series. We're going to have nothing but world premieres. It's going to be wonderful. As usual, the chat is already ridiculous. Look at this chat. Oh, can you see that? Hang on, you got to scroll down. There you go. Look at that chat. The chat's doing chat things there. Like, I do wish I was bigger, because I'd like to buy a house and live somewhere at some point. But that being stated, I'm kind of glad I don't have more regular viewers on my stream, because I don't think I could deal with this. Like, I already have trouble keeping up with y'all sometimes. Imagine trying to keep up with this. You got it, Faded Kirby. Where's... Here we go. Lufia 2. Done. Yeah, that's when I'd be like, alright, I need people to... to keep track of this with me. Well, that I can do, Seraphim. Mass Effect 2. See, the thing is, I read perfectly fast. The problem is responding in time. You know? Like, that's the issue. I could read that fast. I can read that. Responding to that isn't happening, you know? Close that out. Alright. Make sure I got my newts. I knew it, Crazy Norse. I knew it. You hate me. It's okay. You don't want me to have a house. I understand. Hey, DJ Maven, thank you. Hoping today is more interesting as well. We got Microsoft and we got Square Enix. We're probably going to get at least something today, right? If you know where you want to put that, DJ Maven, please let me know. And I will take that as a compliment, Imperial Star Destroyer. If they release a Forza game that actually looks worth a damn, that'd be kind of cool. There was that one Forza game that looks kind of neat, and I can play now because I have Windows 10. Xenogears, you got it. Does it make sense to go from an enclave to another government system? Sure. For the same reason it makes sense to go from any government system to any other government system. And for the same reasons. Of course it's not Weouds. Get out of here, y'all, gamers. We don't like your kind around here. I mean, we don't. We're not here about the gamers. We just want your money. What I want... Someone actually made this reference earlier. I want you to imagine there's one of those restaurants with, like, the conveyor belts where food comes, except instead of food, it's just plates of money. And people are just like, yep. Bring the money to me. Bring the money. Okay, so since we've got less than a minute left, let's go ahead and get prepped here. So we'll shrink me, because nobody wants to see me. There we go. I'm down here. Let's get rid of chat. Let's get rid of music. Let's just sit in silence. Let's hit refresh just to be sure. Premiere will begin shortly. World premiere. I'm ready. Oh, Cyberpunk still sold gangbusters despite everything, but that was always going to happen. I'm down here, Crazy Norse. Look! Look! Look for the motion. It's the only thing you can see. Yeah, it slipped in during that period of time where I was allowing any game to be added to the list, Sirani. I'm not actually joking. Nowadays, I would probably, you know, axe Xenogears. I mean, if you just don't want to see me, Crazy Norse, jeez, dude, I swear. Man, just getting hit in the morale today. My goodness. I hit another refresh. Come on. Okay, no, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. I don't mean axing, sorry. I mean not accepting. Let me use correct terminology here. Skyrim should be on the PS5 and my phone and my microphone and whatever else at this point. Just gonna wait a moment here. Oh, whoop, whoop. 2 minutes. Okay, we got 2 minutes. There's only one thing to do with 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, we're back to small. There we go. There, can you see? Whoops! Can you see blue? Can you see blue down here? Ugh, there we go. We're gonna mute that. Or maybe turn that down a bit. That was just loud. Is that just me? Is that just me? Because that sounds loud in my headphones. And this is just some ambiance music. Let's see if we can turn it down any further here. There we go. There, kind of put it a little bit around there. That sounds alright. 1 minute remaining until we get the news. And in this case, the news is... okay, real quick. We'll play one quick game right at the last minute here. What's the most ridiculous thing you can think of? Oh, is it Blue of Alex? Wow. What's the most ridiculous thing you can think of that they could announce today that's still good? That's the important thing. Go. You got 40 seconds. Let me think about my own question here. Ridiculous thing that would be good. I mean, I would actually probably go in for a proper remake of Fallout 1 and 2, especially done in Fallout 3 style. But then again, I actually like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. What the hell do I know? Now, I'll tell you something that would be ridiculous that would be good that they will never do. A proper remake of Morrowind. They will never do that. All right. I'm gonna adjust the music here. Just the audio. 18 plus, sorry, kids, go home. Go home. Suicide. Okay, that's much quieter. Let's turn that up. Maybe a little louder. There we go. How's that sound? Hi, Zalok. Sorry, you gotta leave. It's adults only, Zalok, sorry. 18 plus. I'm guessing just a trailer, Emperor's Wrath, but we'll see. Damn it, Zed Slayer. I love that song. Oh yeah, sorry. Go to X for the Xbox. There we go.
20 years. That's how long Xbox has been with us.
Lie to me, Howard. Lie to me.
I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for the support you give us and one another. Xbox is turning 20. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else. They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls.
Okay, real talk for a second. Todd Howard is better when he's off script. Just my opinion.
In over 25 years, we're creating a new universe.
Like when he's live,
Starfield. Set hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing. And it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser, and something to look forward to.
I mean, I will always give Todd Howard credit for the fact that he's got some... he's actually charismatic. He's actually got some legitimate passion behind him. He's still a lying sack of crap, but at least he knows how to sell it, you know? As opposed to, like Peter Molyneux, for example, who does not have an ounce of charisma.
They say, the wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
I like the mech suit.
Graviton loop array spool check.
Or is that a drone?
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Ah. Next November. Still not a lot to go off of, if I'm being completely honest. It will be requiring Windows 10, if that's anything to go off. Yep. Next November, I was right. But yeah, that didn't show anything, so whatever.
It is awesome to share with you for the very first time one of the most anticipated games in the world from Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game. And yes, it's exclusive. Welcome
Exclusive.
to Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. I am so excited and proud to be here today, celebrating.
See, I would
games.
prefer Todd Howard over this.
Incredibly tough
To go
year.
back to what I was talking about earlier.
Grateful that games have been such an important source of joy and connection. We are committed to forging the next era of gaming, conjuring worlds never before possible, unlocking play across all devices, and delivering the power of games to everyone. And now, we get to share that quest with Bethesda, not just as partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come.
Sorry.
We have an amazing show.
How many years ago was it that I pointed out the hands thing? How many years has it been now since I've been pointing this out?
Console title you'll see today is
They still do it.
for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
Okay. I'll admit I'm a little surprised by that. Exclusive. Sorry.
Ля как спали. Ну, чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе. Ты многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом. поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
Ну, не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
Okay.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Узнаешь мотив? Слышал? Вот это культура! А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам к ученым? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
Да пошел ты. Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Yeah, that's a console turn right there, Trayton.
Он мучился.
Not a mouse.
Нет.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже. Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти? Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее. Всегда. Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
April next year. I haven't actually played a Stalker game, so I can't comment on that, but that looked pretty generic. I should be writing these down.
We're surviving here. Rebuilding. Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight. No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
All of my best friends like to go and get
Oh, hey, I need to mute that. Sorry. Is it quiet enough now? So is this the Left 4 Dead people? Because there's that Left 4 Dead not actually a sequel, which I'm actually pretty excited for. But I don't think this is it. Maybe it is. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a second. I mean, it sure as hell looks like it. Swarm mode PvP. Well, that sounds terrible. Also from Left 4 Dead. I didn't think this was under the Microsoft purview. That's part of why I'm surprised it being announced here. Yes, the song is still playing, before you ask. Yep, nope, Back 4 Blood. That's it. I mean, that doesn't change anything, but it still looks cool. Alright, unmute for the next one. Still have that on. Brood War! Sorry. Someone get that reference. Yeah, we're just gonna mute that now. We're just gonna mute that now. Sorry. Yeah. Why do that? I mean, I know why they go with the licensed music, but God, that pisses me off. By the way, I do actually have the DMCA free version of Square Enix already tabbed. In fact, it's right here. So co-op, okay, cool. Open world, not as cool. Freeze frame, 3D, cool. Little bit of mud. You got a little bit, and there's some leaves that you need to. There you go. Okay, cool. Contraband, yeah, cool. It's an open world co-op game. That's all we know about it. Got it. I love these trailers. Co-op, open world, and nothing else. There we go. What else you got? Sea of Thieves. Is that still going? Actually, I've heard this has been turned into an actual game. Insult intended. Pax and I have been looking into it periodically.
Ill wind blows from beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming.
Open world co-op dating sim.
Who might stop this ruin? Trapped for all forever in the sea of the damned. Now to save the pirate life, you must start by saving the life of one.
So of course we got a Pirates of the Caribbean this.
Didn't realize we had company.
And there's all of their budget just to get him to do the voice.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Or it's what's his face. I can't remember the guy.
You already knew that.
Does anyone remember the guy who usually plays him in games and stuff, like in Kingdom Hearts?
Because of the treasure Jack stole, a darkness.
Taylor. That's it, James Earl Taylor.
But if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
This sea holds many secrets.
Ah, a new body at last.
All I can do is show you the way.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of Thieves, it's nothing but cursed crews, bloodthirsty mermaids, a legion of dead, angry pirates. Ah, yes. And now, one Davy Jones. Well, I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
A world without the eternal abyss. Is a world that refuses to face the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Destroy that!
can't decide what I think about this.
I don't suppose, by chance, there's a second one of those? The Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
I'm not sure what I think about that. I'll have to process that a bit. Nobody likes Yakuza games. Don't be silly.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's do this! Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's...
Does it say this is a Yakuza coming onto the Xbox, I'm assuming.
Oh, friend!
Still the best summon.
Order up! What the? Happy birthday!
Cool. Don't. Okay. I mean, cool.
Attention all squads!
Oh, is this Battlefield 2042? I can't wait to not play this game. In fact, I already talked about this game today. Zero interest.
Do not let them regroup! Hostile close! Hostile down!
I mean, that Sandstorm's legit. Don't know what it actually does in gameplay, but it looks nice. Oh, yeah, that's Val, that's Cecily. At least that makes more sense than the Vampire the Masquerade thing, right?
Stop! Watch out!
Actually, there was one of the Battlefield games I wanted to play. I forget which one. I think it's on the list. I think it was... It might be Bad Company. That sounds right. I don't know. It looked legit, whatever it was. I haven't looked into it in a while. Oh, it might have been Battlefield 1. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the Great War one. That's true, Groxix. I was actually thinking the same thing. Enter the next era of doing the same crap you've been doing for years, but pay us more money to keep doing it. Introducing Generic Field 5000. Yeah, see, 2042. Okay, next. Sorry. I'm not even gonna put that down.
How was your day?
Oh, you know,
I have something to share.
When is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Police, you're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
What's going on?
Shut up! You know what this is.
You've been lying to me all this time?
I should never have told you.
I'm out of patience.
I was say they've already talked about this one. This is the time loop one,
I
right?
say this a lot, but I love you.
I say this a lot too, but back at you.
Yeah. This actually looks legit. 12 minutes, which is apparently coming out this August.
Approaching the Mother Lode. I can't believe I'm really here. Psychonauts headquarters. Look at all these.
This is the game that's already funded.
The final frontier of humanity.
So
Ready for anything.
yeah, seriously, you all have already funded the Psychonauts 2 run.
Time for justice!
It's just
The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
which is funny because Psychonauts 1 isn't.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. What am I doing?
This is a mission about the fate of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
August 25th. This year. What do you know?
This is usually the moment when I
Hey,
say
Heinz.
hello and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. We love that we can share the stage with Xbox this year.
Interesting
and
person.
Whether you've known Bethesda for 35 years or are just getting to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our teams are continuing to work on the projects that have been in development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass for a total of 30 Bethesda games.
Okay.
That includes several id Software games, like
I mean,
the award-winning
sure, rental
Doom
was
Eternal.
cool, I guess. I
If
don't
you're
know.
looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal.
Real quick, thank you,
optimized
Super
for
Hollow Man,
Xbox
and thank you,
Series X
Colgrim,
and S
for your
on
subs.
June 29th.
I
Powered
put
by
one of
the
those to
Xbox,
Psychonauts.
this
I didn't get what
next-gen
the other one was
upgrade
going
will be
towards, though.
free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K mode, and an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS.
Gotta mention the ray
Or
tracing.
maybe you're in the mood for an RPG, like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary.
Wait, Skyrim's an RPG?
We can't celebrate it without you. So share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories.
No, that's why I kind of was like Game Pass has no interest to me, but I am in favor of rentals. I am, like, legit.
In Fallout
And
76.
the Game Pass concept
you
is
love about
basically the
Fallout.
modern rental,
Camp
right?
building,
So
rich storylines,
Cool,
great factions,
you
unique
know?
characters, places to discover. You'll find it
it's hard for me to
all
comment
here.
on it because
fact,
I have no
Fallout
interest,
76
but
is now one
cool.
of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Speaking of games that have supposedly gotten to the point of actually being a game,
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization.
this is on the list, although it's not actually funded yet.
Fort Atlas is safe. It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority. This proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You are splitting our forces, Shin. The most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
Okay, I liked that armor, I'll admit it. That one.
I thought you understood what that insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
Death is preferable to communism.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
I'm not sure if we should mute or not.
Steel must protect the future.
I'm kind of talking periodically.
Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
While it may seem that we are fractured, I believe that we are now stronger than ever.
I mean, I would love to play the Iron Patriot, I'm just saying.
That can never be undone.
So yeah. Brotherhood of Steel DLC. Actually, they already announced that, but this is the first time they've shown some gameplay from it.
What the hell was that?
That was Liam O'Brien.
Squad Delta, report. Over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there? Come on. This isn't funny. I know you can hear me.
What? What the hell is this? I mean, it's Fallout. That was a vertibird, and we saw a thing, and now we've got the sound. And it's in the pit. What the hell is this? This bait and switch. Bait and switch.
Wasteland isn't the only open-world playground with an amazing community. The Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studios has now...
That's mean. I was getting excited. You probably heard it in my voice. I was like, wait, what?
Right now, our players are enjoying the Blackwood chapter.
It's another Fallout 76 thing.
Long adventure.
Got it.
Got a lot more to come in ESO, including the conclusion to this epic story later this fall with ESO Deadlands.
ESO is pretty legit. I haven't been able to play through it fully, though. But if you want a decent MMO, this is a decent MMO.
Native experience optimized for the Series X and S.
Yay. ESO stuff. Yeah, someday Bethesda might actually make an RPG. Probably near as S. I mean, it is on the list. Thank you, Polka Sweater. Very much, as ever and always. Bioshock 2? I don't think that's on the list, but I'm pretty sure I can play that, so I'm just going to add it. You got it. I mean, I'm just being facetious, Venetia. I'm a very firm believer in the definition of you know it when you see it. When it comes to defining certain things, like RPGs, for example. So... I don't think it increases or decreases at Harian. So, we'll see. Console launch exclusive.
It's a new world with new...
In a world.
Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of fighter. Wait.
Is this like a Fall Guys sequel? And yes, that's the Honest Trailer guy. He actually has done actual trailers before he became the Honest Trailers guy. Yeah, no, this looks like party game. I'm gonna jot down Fall Guys 2 before they actually tell me what it is. A cute 'em up. I like that. It's a cute 'em up. I mean, I'd never play it, but I'm not into party games. As I've discussed before, the whole point of a party game is that it specifically lacks depth, because the whole point is you're supposed to play it for a short period of time, with no prep time, with a large number of people. And yeah, I should probably mute this. Alright. It should be normal here. This is probably getting copywronged like crazy at this point. Whatever. Party Animals. There we go. Coming sometime next year. Party Animals. Large donation from Zed Slayer. Anime. I think it's Hades, actually. I'll look at it in a minute, Zed Slayer, but don't let me forget, just in case I do. As I say, it's Hades on Xbox. Cool. Hades on... I'm not even writing that down. Still haven't played this. I think it's like nowhere for funding right now.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Try and stop me.
Obviously, we're going to be picking Persephone. I don't know. So, Hades is now on the Xbox. Woo. I am in favor of that, really. I am an anti-exclusive person, so the more things spreading out, the better. Exclusive. I guess I could jot that down. Hades on Xbox. Jump ship. Well, alright. They told me to jump ship. I'm out! And then the Fire Nation attacks. There they are. Yeah, the Fire Nation just doesn't know how to chill for some reason. I mean, it looks like a survival game. And I do admit I like survival games, but there's requirements. I'm like really picky about survival games. So I don't know if this is going to qualify. Next year. Survival game question mark? We'll put that there.
This holiday marks the 20th anniversary of Xbox.
That's a good point.
And the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate fans, thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Oh, by the way, someone asked what I would do with my hands. I can't demonstrate without actually doing it, so... There's lots you can do with your hands without doing the default 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5 position that everyone does. It's dumb. I hate it.
Halo Infinite Multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever before to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
Okay. I mean, I have a Windows 10 now, so I can. Yeah, I could play Halo 5 now. Still isn't on the list.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet, but you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here.
Isn't it, Kamek? I could be wrong. I thought Halo 5 was a Windows 10 thing. I could be wrong. Okay, never mind. We can't play 5. I'm wrong.
Against an entire army.
I'm wrong.
What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
Master Chief will face his greatest challenge yet. A Halo ring. Wait.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
It's the Halo ring 2. It's bigger. And this time, it can blow up 3 planets at once. Sorry.
How would you live your life differently?
Hey, Tyron. I hate you.
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
It's gonna have co-op, right? Like, they've always had co-op, and that's awesome.
No scope. Insane shot. Killing spree. Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skewer acquired.
Grapple jet.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound. The flag is ours. Please call at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
That's vague. Holiday this year. It's a good 3-month gap right there. What?
Has survived.
Oh, it's gonna be on Xbox. Okay, that makes sense.
He must be stopped. At all costs.
Yeah, no, this is Diablo 2 Remastered on Xbox or whatever. Again, I'm down with non-exclusive, so I'm up for it. I mean, I'm not playing that on a machine I don't have, but I am still down for it. Unfortunately, it's just a remaster, so Druid still sucks. Sorry. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. There's plenty of ways to make a druid actually be worth a damn.
Darkest hour.
No, Digital Devolver wins Triaxia, sorry. I think we're gonna have about an hour before the Square Enix conference. I'm not sure, I'll have to look. Let me pull up my website.
These things. Where do they come from?
From all of us. From what we do to him.
Can you stop it?
I don't know. But he's my brother. And I would die for him.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have about an hour. Still haven't played the first one. I don't think it's funded yet. Or maybe it is. I don't know. The following footage has been captured at a rate that I am not streaming at, so you can't see it. What's with Far Cry 6? Sorry.
I recognize that voice. Let me ask you a question. When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire?
Sure, I know just the song.
Ubisoft Original.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute this one. Take down. It's kind of. So, anyways, Far Cry 6 is still coming out. I do like his suit. He's got a nice suit. So there's stealth gameplay in a Far Cry game. With it. But I wonder if there's combat gameplay in a Far Cry game. Hey! Sniper gameplay. Nice shot. Probably should have missed. There's the combat. I'm mostly snarking, Chemic, because I'm just tired of hearing about Far Cry 6. That's all. Don't mind me. It's probably going to be a decent game, like I said yesterday. And that's my point! We just covered this yesterday! Like a murdering rooster? Sure, that looks like fun. October. We probably already knew that.
So do
You
I.
already knew that? No. Exclusive. But yeah, it feels like they're trying to jump into the... I'll talk about this ending follow-through, actually. I'll make a note about it. Welcome to the Skittles-verse. Okay, that sounds like a joke, but look it up. There's a Skittles video game which has lore and everything. But no, this is the blob thing. I can't remember what it's called. Slime Rancher. That's it. I don't know about you, but I'm always down for more slime action. I've never played Slime Rancher, by the way. So, I don't have anything to say about that. Slime Rancher 2. Woo! Next year. Next year. They do sound very cute. Sound design is an important aspect of cute that people tend to forget.
Welcome back to Shred-ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
So is this one that isn't PvP versus focused? Because I might actually be interested then. Sorry, that's a Ubisoft reference, don't mind me. Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like SSX so far, and that was actually pretty fun. On, I want to say the PS3 is when I played that last. Which doesn't sound like a long time ago, but that was like years ago at this point. Yes, Groxix, and like other stuff. You don't watch my show, apparently. I even rehashed it this morning during Lore Week.
Okay, this is good. This is good. This is really good. Holy spluttering whip whoop!
Shredders is apparently what it's called. December this year. Sure. That's terrifying. This is the horror game. And it's getting muted. Super mute. There we go. It's okay, you're not missing it. It's just the music. What is this? Get killed by robotic women. Oh, that's the name of the game. Okay. I thought that was the name of the developer. Atomic Heart. First person something game. Still don't know what that is. Got it. Unmute. First person grandma with a ladle game. Phoenix City has been downloaded. Warren Marsh is the login. And we're in hell. What? Dang it, stop doing licensed music. I'm just gonna mute it. I'm just gonna mute it. Sorry. Blame society and license labels being pure evil. I'll try to come up with something to talk about here. Interesting. There's a term for that. It's pixels painted on a 3D surface. You know what I mean? So what we're looking at is actually 3D objects that are being rendered, but they're showcasing 2D graphics on them. And there's a term for that, and I don't know what it is, but when it's done properly, it looks really cool. And this does look pretty cool. I can only guess Trihexia, but lyrics are usually a good sign. Replaced. Next year.
In the first
So this is Grounded. Which is funded now.
Kept busy with crafting, fighting, the pond.
Didn't they just announce how they were going to slow down their updates? Like, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Celebrate. We present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting. No, seriously, a lot of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother.
Yep. You're right, I wasn't asking for that.
You should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her Bob scares the shit out of us.
Okay, if that's a real thing, that's awesome.
Go big. Or never go home. Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
I should write this down. Among Us, all platforms, June. What? What? 15-player lobbies. Listen, I think it was Rax, okay? I saw him go and try, and he took forever to swipe that damn card, okay? I don't even know what took him so damn long. Probably not, Harian. Depends on how it's applied, excuse me. I'm actually a backer of this one, along with like 7 billion other people. I don't know what you're talking about, Zalok. Oh god, Zalok is dead! I think I just saw Rax kill him! Yeah, this is the Suikoden spiritual successor. Oh, it's getting a negative for Blur. Look at that. Oh my god, why are you doing the Octopath thing? Look at that! Why? Sorry. Just... Oh, it's a huge pet peeve. Everyone in the world seems to love the headache-inducing Blur. And yeah, that's what pisses me off so much. Everyone loves it. God damn it. Anyways, this is coming out on Xbox. Woo! What's Aiden Chronicle Rising? What the heck? Octoblur. I'm stealing that.
An aptitude for applying lethal solutions to conflicted situations.
Cyberpunk's big, right?
We wish to test your abilities.
I mean, Cyberpunk XCOM sounds awesome to me. But I can't tell if this is turn-based or not. This looks real-time. Yeah, no, this looks like a, The Ascent. God, what do you call it? Yeah, twin stick. Thank you. That was the term. Twin stick. I couldn't think of the damn term.
History is all around us.
Oh my god!
Never been forgotten. Their daring choices echo across time, turning land into kingdoms and mortals into legends.
I mean, I'm guessing that Crazy Norse, but I have no idea.
What would you build?
Is this Age of Empires 4? Because I'm already sold on that. Because you called it Age of Empires 4, and I've got enough faith in the franchise to go for it. Plus, we've had a bit of a drought of RTSs for a while.
Where would you go? What will you be remembered for?
Yes, I do, Polka Sweater. StarCraft 2, if you want to start with the best, Cecily. What was the last decent RTS? StarCraft 2. There have been a couple, like Singularity. Yep, AoE 4. October 28th. Great. I didn't like Grey Goo. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I would call it a sub-average, like a below-average RTS.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. We see a quiet, peaceful setting.
Oh, you're right. Deserts of Karak was after StarCraft 2, and that was legit. So there you go. Deserts of Karak was the last one.
Something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running.
What?
These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers.
What?
That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world. And there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero. But only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design. Or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
Yeah, Outer Worlds 2. Or a DLC. Nope, it's 2. That, you got me. You got me. And I loved Outer Worlds 1. That was fantastic. Yeah, remember, we need to, like, side-by-side that with the Starfield trailer. Just immediately next to each other. That bwah noise means we need to have an epic shot. And lens flares! Sorry. So how many people have actually played the recent Flight Sim? Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's actually really cool, except for when it's terrible. Like, it's such a resource hog, and it's buggy as crap. And there's certain entire swaths of terrain that basically aren't there, they're just JPEGs. But other than that, It's actually pretty damn cool. One of the things a friend of mine did was he was flying around, and we were doing a thing where we turn off all the HUD and just be like, okay, try to navigate just based on visuals, right? Just based on knowing the geography. And that was actually really fun. Like, okay, that's that highway, so you need to turn left here, and I'm looking for the turnoff. There's going to be a hill, so we look for the hill, you know, stuff like that. It was cool. I successfully found my house from the airport, or my old apartment. That was a while ago, but still. Damn, Zed Slayer. It probably took a minute. As of right now, we have 1 hour and 9 minutes, Mr. Red, if that helps you. I've never reviewed Fallout 3, so I don't know, Venetia. So, what do you plug? Is it an update, or is it just coming out on Xbox? It's just coming out on Xbox. Got it. Flight Sim on console. Cool. See you around, Seraphim. It's already on PC. There's us. I was just talking about playing it. Top Gun. Maybe. Free expansion coming. It is Maverick. Holy crap. Plus Top Gun. I mean, I recognize that music anywhere. I want to see that movie, by the way. Legit. Alright, name the game. The sooner you name it, the more points you get. Death Stranding 2. It's Forza. Whoop. That's obvious. Any music like this is pretty much guaranteed to be a licensed song. In all honesty, Horizon 2, I think, whatever the latest Forza Horizons game, actually does look legitimately fun. I discovered how much fun it is to play an open world racing game with The Crew 1, and I just ate that up. It was fantastic. So the idea of playing an open world racing game sounds awesome to me. I've actually been wanting to play it for a while. Is it 4? Whichever the latest one was. I talked about it at a previous E3. Yeah, like this is just music playing and the occasional car noise, so you're not missing much, sorry. There, I'll emulate. Sorry. Well, Mario Kart is a different genre. This is arcade driving for the most part. Like, The Crew 1, I should say, was arcade driving. It is Horizons 4. Yeah, okay. So, they're making a Horizon 5. I still haven't gotten to play 4. It's coming out this November. Whatever. Let's unmute.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown, Creative Director at Playground Games.
Hi.
And I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the
Depends on how much it
largest
costs,
and most
Aria.
diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles.
But it's coming out on PC, right?
I've invited along some of the team to help give you a taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
It's not out of sync for me, for reference, so that might be a Twitch
One of
thing.
the talented actors who will be appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a Mexico. I can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and
I mean, maybe I'm the weirdo, but one of the things I liked most about the Crew 1 was just driving around, you know?
You are. How's the expedition going?
Just roaming. And if they're having actual missions and actual campaign, I mean, sold, to be completely blunt. I'm gonna add this to my list.
I can
Hell
see
yeah.
some ruins up ahead.
Bienvenida Alps, mal. Look out for the flamingos!
Or Horizon 4, whichever, you know.
This city is still a jewel of Mayan architecture.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon has always been a game that's best enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our other players are up to.
So the Crew 2 failed at the co-op side of
Allow us
things.
to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these Choya cactus. The scene looks real, but there are no tricks. This is in-game. Maddie is behind the wheel of the AMG Project One Forza Edition in Mexico's lush, living desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends and head out for a drive. Thanks to the next generation of our Horizon Live servers, everyone else we see here are real players. And it looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team.
I mean, the Crew kind of was already leaning that way, and Horizons has gone that way too.
And head out to the coast and meet Don. Don is already on the move.
That'd take too long to say, Pika, sorry.
Seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico you'll find all over Forza Horizon 5.
I'm kind of in the same boat, Hazardous. I got tons of games I'd like to add to the list that I'm not, because, you know, so.
While Don drives
I just
down
keep
to the
track of
beach,
that on a separate
we'll
list.
jump over to the Gran Caldera volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active Mexican volcano.
Okay, usually I tend to be irritated when a game presentation is constantly banging on about the graphics, because usually I don't give a damn.
Sierra and friends are
Racing is a rare exception for me, because part of the point of enjoying a racing game is to enjoy the view, right?
From up here, we can see for miles.
So I'm actually okay with this for once.
We can just about make out Guanajuato. Let's take a closer look. Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's a colorful, undulating city full of vibrant architecture. It even has
There's a couple of genres of game where it's just like, yeah, no, I want this game to look really good, and racing is one of those for me.
It plays great.
It makes sense for them to focus on that here.
As Don is challenged in Horizon's open world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries to win that race, the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty.
Yeah, Flight Sim,
And
another great
using our
example there.
unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution.
Oh, dude, Discovery Tour mode for Horizon? Sold! I would absolutely buy the crap out of that.
Changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there. Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and then helps you link up and play together. We'll now head deep into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system, filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together with their GPS route set. With that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This minigame is called Piñata Pop, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of piñatas.
Ooh, over this way. Gotta catch up to you guys.
Our players now have to work together.
By the way, this is scripted gameplay, to go back to our discussion from yesterday.
Okay, go up here to the left.
It's gameplay, but it is scripted.
I'll take a look through the bushes here.
There's some between the...
And remember, I'm pulling from a YouTube rack, so there's only so much, you know.
Sweet.
While the team
I
grab
think we're
those
at
last
highest.
few pinatas,
Yep, no, we're
going over to the
that's
stadium
as high as we're getting.
because I have one more thing to show you. This is Event Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races, game modes, and gameplay experiences. You customize everything, right down to the fundamental rules of the game.
Cool. Is it sad that this is probably the game I'm most excited about that they've showcased so far?
Forza Horizon 5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
As long as it comes out on PC, obviously. Is Horizon 4 on PC? Because that's kind of relevant.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the
Hey,
joy and
Spencer.
community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass. Now, through the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent. And as we look ahead to next year, I'm inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield,
You did.
coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, The Outer Worlds 2,
That's
and
true,
Elder
Hazardous.
Scrolls 6. We unveiled the stunning multiplayer mode
Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the wrap-up.
in Halo Infinite.
They usually like to do one last thing. So we'll see what their last thing is here.
Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Doom.
Come here, Blue.
We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic depiction of Mexico in a game built from the ground up for next gen, while the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. Our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing.
Yep.
Take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open-world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
But, like, if it's just Deathloop, you announced Deathloop 2 years ago. I mean, it sounds awesome. I'm into Deathloop, but... Okay, this... Oh, it's Harry Potter. It's... No? I don't know what this is.
Pobre bribón. I'm gonna have to take you apart again. Hey, Dev, anything interesting?
Yes, exist too. Mandible, 25 centimeters. Dramatically elongated.
Okay.
Go on, make yourself useful.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Letty's later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
So it's...
How do we always get into this
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity as the locals engage.
Hey!
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened.
Layla, with me! Get me on the roof, now!
Thank you, Layla. You're the best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
Come in! Now or never!
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste. That's bad.
Bloody hell.
Taste this, cabrona!
Watching you.
Ah! Jacob, there's something.
Thumb goes through rabbit's eyes.
Oh, shit. Dev's gonna love this one.
Vampires really like to take their times with their attacks, don't they?
Yep. Don't miss.
Don't touch me!
Look! A new one!
Primo, venate! Go, go!
Kill me, and you can bring the blood trends. It's only just begun.
I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death. And strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
What? Exclusive. Sorry. We got some time. Okay, so this is the actual wrap up, and we're muting the crap out of that. Okay. Isn't Deathloop not out yet? Like, did I miss that? Did Deathloop come out and I just... Hang on, I'm looking this up. Let's see. Deathloop. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Yes, I was born 38 years ago. I'm cool. It's not out. Wow. That's... Okay. Cool. So since this incredibly generic thing is going... Boing! Sorry. Yeah, let's pull the chat back up. So anyways, for those of you not interested in the denouement here, we will be covering the Square Enix conference in 49 minutes. This is still technically going. I'm actually going to mute this. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. That was really loud. Oof. Here, have some Oblivion music. That seems appropriate, right? I do need to take a lunch break. I was actually hungry before this conference even started. Give me a sec, Sitzler. Give me a sec. Alright, but thank you for reminding me. So they actually announced a bunch of games there. Let's go down the list. We've got Starfield next November. No news. Moving on. Stalker 2. Looks a little generic. Looks a little actiony. Don't know much about the Stalker series. Nothing really to talk about. Back 4 Blood. Still looks freaking awesome. Still very much looking forward to that. That's one of the ones that's absolutely going on, my list. That's coming out this October. Contraband. It's a co-op open world game with no information. Moving on. Sea of Thieves. I want to cycle back to that, because that's going to be a bit of a discussion, so don't let me forget about that. Battlefield 2042. Already talked about it. 12 Minutes, coming out this August, already talked about it. Psychonauts 2, August this year, already talked about it. Fallout 76, looks like they're still supporting it somehow, and it's still getting possibly better. They were showcasing the Brotherhood DLC, which they already showcased, and the Pit Expedition. I have no idea what that means, no information, as usual. You notice there's a trend here. Party Animals, Fall Guys 2 with fuzzy animals. Hades is hitting Xbox, good. Plague Tale Requiem, no information. That's becoming a trend. Just take a drink every time there's no information about a game. I would, but I'm out of liquid at this point. Far Cry 6. They did show off some of the actual game, the weapon variety, so that's something. I have something to say about that too, so we'll come back to that. So that's 2 things I'm coming back to. Slime Rancher 2 is coming out next year, no information. Shredders is coming out December of this year, and looks kind of cool, actually. Again, SSX was legit, and I'm kind of down for that, and I apparently don't have... Hang on. Slim Jim Reborn, Stardew Valley, you're awesome. Thank you, Slim Jim Reborn. Very much. Where was I? Far Cry 6, Slime Tremor, Shredders. Atomic Heart, it's a first-person game. No information, take a drink. See what I've been watching lately. Ignore the GDQ stuff there. Yeah, let's just switch over to the Square Enix thing. The DMCA free version, so we won't have to mute constantly. Where was I? Replaced, coming out next year. Looks like kind of a pseudo-pixel 3D side-scroller. Cool. Not a lot to talk about it. Moving on. Grounded is getting an update with a spider arachnophobe mode, which made me laugh, I'll give you that. And Grounded has been funded, so that's cool. No, Atomic Heart was first person. Wasn't it? Hang on. Let's Google this really quick here. Let's get rid of that, just in case. Atomic Heart. That's first person. You're on crack. That's straight up on first person. Whoop. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the trailer there. Listen, you're clearly insane, Axel Burr. They can't possibly be doing that. That's pure insanity. Actually, I should keep that off there, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so where the hell was I? Grounded. Among Us is getting a release on thing, and that's cool. Aiden Chronicles is coming out in 2 years. And they're having a Gaiden game, which we know nothing about. Take a drink. Called Rising. Then we have The Ascent, which is a twin-stick cyberpunk co-op game, which actually sounds awesome, but we don't know much about it, so take a drink. Age of Empires 4, no information whatsoever, other than the fact that it's Age of Empires 4, take a drink. That's coming out October 28th. Outer Worlds 2 made me laugh quite a bit, to the point where I had to mute myself, with a pretty solid mockery trailer. The only thing we have done is the title. Yeah. Flight Sim is coming out on console, which is cool, with a free Top Gun DLC, which is cool. I don't care, Jobbin. And then we have Forza Horizons 5, the best-looking game that they showed so far, because they actually showed the game, even though it was scripted gameplay, that was nevertheless actually showcasing some stuff. So, yay. That's awesome. One moment. Wasn't expecting donations. In fact, all donations can wait for right now. All donations get to wait for a few more minutes. Just give me a sec, guys, really. As I'm typing here. Alright, so. Where was I? Redfall. Brand new game. Okay, so let's talk about the three things I want to talk about. Redfall, Far Cry 6, and Sea of Thieves. Those are the three I want to talk about, okay? I mean, I could talk about Forza Horizons 5 because I am a little bit of a petrolhead, but, you know, let's not, because I think I've already made my point. And again, it was probably the actual best presentation of the whole conference. Moving on. Redfall. Let's talk about that. So it's by Arcane Studios. Okay, that's blah. It looks... So what they were doing a lot of was that kind of thing where they were trying to showcase what gameplay is supposed to be interpreted as in cinematics. This is actually a semi-common tactic that a lot of companies use with regards to the CGI trailers. It's not a terrible idea, but I do have to mention, once again, I am irritable at stuff like this because, honestly, I just look at that and I think that is just a colossal waste of money. Think about how much time and effort and work it took to make that movie. We saw that trailer. That was long, several minutes long. And there was a huge amount of attention to detail in a lot of aspects of it. Think about animating that. Think about everything that, right? So, that sucks. But then we have what looks like what might actually be the gameplay concept, which is Overwatch. No, seriously, hear me out for a second. It looks like they're going for everyone has some particular variant of superpowers, because that's probably exactly where they're going with it, because despite what some people might tell you, Overwatch is a superpower game. It's a capes game, right? So everyone has their own little superpower and their own little gimmick and their own little ability. This person has the gun that shoots freeze ray. This person has the magic bullet sniper rifle thing. This person has the teleporter, right? It's superpowers. Cool. It's superpowers, and you're fighting against, like, vampires who are a cult who are doing something. Okay. On that concept, I'm actually okay with that concept, but the problem is, and everyone in chat already pointed this out, that trailer was astonishingly generic. So, hi, Spirit of Memory. Haven't seen you in a while. So, you gave me a cinematic that barely implies what might be your game. I can presume the kind of genre based on the presentation. It also looks like the kind of thing where it'll be a live service type of thing, because that's just what's in vogue right now. Right? And yeah, it was generically good. Javan is correct about this. It was just kind of generically good. I could point to much worse trailers than that. To be perfectly blunt, the Starfield trailer was worse than that. Because the Starfield trailer didn't tell us jack. You know what the Starfield trailer told us? It's sci-fi. That's it. We don't know if it's ground-bound, which it could be. We don't know if you go to other planets, if there's multiple planets involved. We don't know if there's going to be any kind of space stuff. There's nothing. The Starfield trailer involved no information. At least the Redfall trailer did portray some information. Generically good, right? Yeah, there's mechs, although it might have been a drone. I'm not sure about that. So. Generically uplifting speech, yeah. Next topic. Sea of Thieves. I said while it was going that I'm not sure what to make of it, and the reason why is because on the one hand, we haven't, in my opinion, we haven't had a good Pirates of the Caribbean game. And a Pirates of the Caribbean game sounds awesome. I love the setting, and I love the genre, right? Assassin's Creed 4. There's a reason why when they announced the game that has at this point been like put on hold, what is it, Skull and Bones or whatever, I was like, yes, that's awesome. And then it sat in development hell for years, and then they basically said we're pushing it over there. So Sea of Thieves was supposed to be that, and then when Sea of Thieves came out, it was junk. No offense to anybody who likes the game now, but you remember what Sea of Thieves was like at launch, right? Now, like I said at the beginning, it looks like, from what I've been told by a lot of people, Sea of Thieves has been slowly drifting into actually being a game, and actually being good. Me and my friends have been looking into it several times, kind of being like, Now, that being stated, the idea of them doing this whole prelude of me saying this is me trying to say that them trying to tie Pirates of the Caribbean into Sea of Thieves makes sense. There's a logic there. Now, whether that's a good move or not is a lot more dependent on how it's executed. Because, you know me, I'm into fan service, right? Good fan service. I'm actually really down for good fan service. However, just from the trailer, I already don't like what they were doing with it. And there's two big reasons why. Reason number one, overuse of Jack Sparrow. Reason number two, misunderstanding the Jack Sparrow character and instead making him a caricature of himself, aka the Cloud Effect. No, not that Cloud Effect. I mean, I'm just gonna say that, first of all, Jack Sparrow, when he's actually a character, is a surprisingly in-depth, complex character that there's a lot to talk about. He's not just that thing that they showed in the trailer. Now, this was just a trailer. But what we saw there was clearly Flanderization. So, that leads me to the other type of fan service. Bad fan service. Which is, well, bad. That's why I would call it that. So, we'll see. I mean, whether or not I care depends entirely on whether or not my friends actually want to play the game with me, because I'm never playing that solo. And I'm not into PvP, so. Now I got 38 minutes to the next thing, and I would like to eat some kind of lunch, and I don't have anything I can just reheat. So, I need to cook something. So, let's go ahead and discuss the last thing I was going to discuss. Which is Far Cry 6. Now, I've been kind of negative about Far Cry 6, and I want to kind of explain that. I've never been into Far Cry. Not really. I know everyone in the universe liked Far Cry 3. I didn't really. There were some interesting concepts, and there was some stuff to talk about, but ultimately I felt it was a pretty lackluster game. Below average, if I was to use my own terminology there. Far Cry 4 I didn't really get into, and Far Cry 5 I've never even played. So I don't know if the game has gone up or down or whatever since Far Cry 3. Far Cry... Damn it, Joe. Far Cry 6 looks like they're trying something that I actually feel like is a good move, and that is moving into Just Cause's space. You caught that, right, about the trailer? All the different weapon types and all the different zany things you could use, and the backpack launcher, and the rooster that could kill people. Just Cause. That used to be Just Cause's thing. That used to be the territory where Just Cause was like, hey, here's some ridiculous, awesome stuff, right? Peaking, in my opinion, Just Cause 3. But for... Yeah, it's pulling a Blood Dragon. That's pretty much exactly what I'm going for here. It feels like they're leaning into that, and that might be a good move, especially since Just Cause leaned out of that, as anybody who saw my recent review of the most recent Just Cause games, which I think is 4? Pretty sure it's 4. But anyway, Just Cause 4, if that's the one, sucked. And completely failed at its own gimmick and its own shtick. So there's a hole there now. Right? Go for it! Go for it! But the catch here, and this is the last thing I want to say, this is why this is in the topic area, is because it feels like that wasn't the original intent, especially narratively. It feels like they're going for this big, serious drama about this horribly evil dictator and how horrible it is. And then somewhere along the line, the design people were like, hey, Just Cause 4 sucked. Let's Saints Row this up a little bit. Oh, that's a good idea. And so I feel like we're going to see a bit of a gameplay and story segregation thing going on. Because you've got Mr. Evil Dictator Man, and then you've got a chicken that can attack people. Now, that can work, by the way. I have seen that work. I have a term for that. I call that the Yakuza thing. The Yakuza effect. But whether or not it will actually work is more down to specific execution. But I mention all of that because it does sound like I'm a little more into it than I have been so far. I am more interested in Far Cry 6 than I have been any Far Cry since 3. Make of that what you will. Now, real quick, thank you, Venom, very much. If you know where you want to put that sub, please let me know. I'm actually going to chop off the local recording really quick here.